Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode, the first real episode of Beware the Board, a horror podcast where we watch horror movies and review them and talk about them. And you can watch along with us because we do an intro and then an outro. So, yeah, I'm Bob.
And I'm Ben.
All right, well, I guess we should start with why we're doing this, huh?
Yeah, I think that's a good place to start.
I hate horror movies, like a lot.
Yeah, like I've seen, I think one movie so far with Bob that's a horror movie, and
It wasn't even that scary, and I still
it wasn't
almost
scary at all.
cried.
He almost cried.
I did.
There was some gagging,
I did gag. That was a bad one.
but it wasn't great.
You know, it was better than I expected, for sure.
For sure.
I was worried I wasn't going to make it through the movie, but I made it, and I laughed a couple times.
Yeah, we made it through the test run, and so Bob decided, wow, I'm such a brave boy. I can do an actual full series where I do this every week.
All right, maybe let's see if I make it through the first movie, the first actual movie.
There is a question about whether he's going to make it through the first actual movie.
Because, I don't like clowns, but also I hate what I'm watching today way more.
Yeah, Bob has already decided on the category. We'll explain that in a second, but
Yeah, you want to talk about what the board is and why we have the name that we have?
yeah, so this podcast, as Bob said, is called Beware the Board, and that's because of the way we're going to choose movies for us to watch. We have decided to build let's say a 9-square board.
Yeah, like a 3x3 square.
Like a 3x3. And how it's going to work is Bob chooses a category, I choose a category, and then we have someone else choose a random category.
Yeah.
And then I fill those categories in with 3 movies each that Bob doesn't know, and he's going to choose a number 1 through 3 to tell me like what space in that category, and that's the movie we're going to watch for the day.
Yeah, and the whole point is to finish this whole 3x3, this board, and get new categories to choose from.
Yep.
We'll see if I actually make it, because this board, for those who didn't listen last time, we've already chosen our categories.
Yeah. We chose on our episode 0.
Yeah, at the end of the
Terrifier
episode.
one. And like Bob said, for anyone who wasn't there, I chose arachnophobia as my category.
Yeah,
so
and he knows
spiders.
I fucking hate spiders so much. They might be the worst bug. I guess they're not bugs technically. They're arthropods.
They're arachnids.
Or arachnids. What's an
Yeah.
arthropod?
Arthropod's anything with like an exoskeleton, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, damn. Never mind. So arachnids. I
Yeah.
hate them. They're fucking gross. Like especially big ones, big bugs. No, I don't fuck with big bugs.
Big tarantulas.
No. I chose something a little easier for myself and also for anyone else. I chose zombies.
Yeah,
'Cause-
he says easier, but he just left it as vague zombies.
Well, yeah, but like when I think of zombie movies, I think of like hack and slash, like fun, like classic adventure movies.
I mean, that is one way you could think of zombie movies.
Yeah, and well, the thing is, you're gonna pick an actual scary movie, so I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, 3 actual scary movies.
Yeah, 3 actually scary movies. And then for the third one, since we don't have a way to generate a random one, we just chose Halloween because we're recording this the week
Yeah.
before Halloween.
Oh no, it's the week of Halloween. Yeah.
Thought isn't Halloween on Monday?
Oh yeah, we were gonna record this Sunday, so it would be the week of, but
Yeah.
it's a Friday right now. So
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about before we move
oh
on?
yeah, so Bob's saying that because today, for anyone who's interested, I was pulling into his driveway and I got rear-ended by a car.
Listen, I feel bad, but also I want to laugh at you. I bought you coffee in recompense. I feel like that was.
It was fun. I didn't need coffee, but
Well, you looked like you were a bit upset, so I did buy you coffee.
I was kind of laughing. It was fun.
It didn't look fun. The lady looked perturbed.
That lady was not having a good day.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh no, that's not good.
she's not having a good time. Yeah, my car's not that bad. I just got a pretty big dent in the side.
Oh yeah, her whole.
She's missing a light.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's real bad. But I'll get that squared away on my own free time.
I just thought I would put him on blast on the podcast because it was kind of funny. Well, I guess I should choose what movie we're gonna watch.
Yeah, Bob told me what category he's gonna pick.
Yeah, I couldn't listen. We work together. We see each other every day. I couldn't help but spill the beans on that one.
Now, he hasn't told me like what number, so I don't know what movie yet. I do know he is gonna choose.
I'm gonna go with spiders first.
Yeah.
'Cause- Okay, so here's my reasoning on choosing spiders first. I am worried about choosing a bad movie to start. Like a not scary movie that's not gonna be good content. Like, yeah, zombies is gonna be fun probably, but I won't be as scared.
Yeah, Bob's greatly underestimating his level of fear. I just want to make that clear.
I feel like I'm aware of my own level of fear. I feel like I have a good grasp on this.
I think it is fair to say that while I don't find spider movies that scary,
Oh,
'cause,
I'm gonna
like,
be terrified.
overall, I don't think they're a scary like subgenre. They're mostly based on like if you don't like spiders,
I
and
don't
Bob
like spiders.
really doesn't like spiders, so they are gonna work well on him.
Yeah. I also thought about choosing Halloween because, it's the week week before Halloween. Like, that seems thematic. But also, I don't know what movies you chose, and there might be some wimpy movies in the Halloween category.
Yeah, you can choose that next week when it is the week of Halloween.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Depending on when we record.
It's whatever.
That's fine. Whatever. Okay. So I'm choosing spiders.
Yep.
Now I have to choose 1, 2, or 3. And you know what is in each one. And I told you last night at work, I know which one I'm going to choose.
Yeah, he said he knows what number.
So now,
There's a number I want him to choose, and there's a number I don't want him to choose.
okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk you out my mind games, my logic. We were
All
talking
right.
about this in the coffee shop. Would you be so daring to put the scary one at number 1? I don't think so. I feel like
Would
that's
I?
too obvious. Now, would you put it at number 3? No, I also think that's too obvious. Because then I would use reverse psychology and go, oh, he put the least scary, or the most scary one at the bottom instead of the top. I'm going with the middle one.
Are you going with the middle?
Yeah, what's the middle?
Number
Ben?
2?
What's the
Is
middle?
that your final answer?
Yeah. I'm committing to the middle square.
I know what it is, but I'm going to double check my sheet just so I don't get it wrong. Yeah. It's Eight-Legged Freaks.
What is that?
That's the name of the movie. I need you to look away from my notebook as I'm opening it.
I'm
so
looking
you
at your
don't see.
face. I'm not looking at your notebook. I swear. I'm staring deep into your
all right.
eyes.
I'm going to give Bob the description of it really quick. So, it is about spiders that are exposed to toxic waste and grow to massive proportions as they begin attacking a small American mining town.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Except for the spider part, but like that sounds pretty good.
You good with that?
Yeah, sure. Let's watch it.
All right.
Oh,
so,
God damn. Okay.
I guess this is the part where I talk about it, right?
Yeah, but I want to know, is that the one you want me to choose?
This is the one I was okay with you choosing.
Oh, damn.
It was kind of in the middle,
All right. Well, shit.
literally and metaphorically.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now I'm scared because now I don't know what else is left in the spider category.
You can choose spiders next week.
Two,
We can get it out of the way. We can get it out of the way.
2 spiders in a row. I think I might have a heart attack.
You might, but you might not.
I hope I don't.
We'll see how this one goes today.
That's fair.
This one might not be bad.
Okay, so tell me about this movie.
So, I just want to make mention of like kind of the famous people in here that you might know in this movie.
Oh shit! Actual famous people?
Yeah,
That's cool.
kind of. Depends.
Okay.
David Arquette's in here. So
Okay.
he's playing Chris McCormick. You would know him as Dewey from Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I haven't seen that
Right.
movie, but I know who that is.
You know who that is. He also did wrestling, I believe,
I did not
for a
know
while.
that.
WWE.
I used to watch the
Um,
shit out of WWE as a
I know
kid.
that's why I mentioned it.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name was because I never watched that. but-
I don't know.
Now there is a famous female actor in here, and you're never gonna guess who it was because it was at like the beginning of her career.
Susan Sarandon. I don't know.
No, Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson's in this movie?
Yes,
That's awesome.
plays Ashley Parker. Obviously, you know her from Black Widow.
Yeah, I was about to say she's literally Black Widow. That's really funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was in
She's real young in this.
this. Oh. Well, how old was she when she did this movie?
I don't know. She's playing like a teenager though,
Okay.
so
I didn't know she
she's
was in this.
pretty young. The movie's directed by Ellery Elkayan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He previously directed a movie called They Nest.
Oh, another spider movie, it sounds like.
No, it's another
Oh.
insect movie.
Ew.
It's about like giant killer roaches
Ew.
on like a main island.
See, this is another thing. We're talking about this movie. I don't like big bugs. Big bugs should totally be a category at some point. I'm never going to choose it. You can choose to choose big bugs if you want.
We might at some point, but you never know.
Oh, God,
Anyways.
they're so gross.
He did They Nest, which is tiny bugs, like
Oh,
regular sized
okay.
cockroaches, but in swarms.
See, that's might be
It's-
worse,
it's
actually.
a fun movie.
Oh, it's fun. That sounds
I've
fun.
seen it. And then he also did 2 Return of the Living Dead movies eventually.
Wait, Return of the Living Dead. Why does that sound familiar?
It's another zombie franchise. It's related to Night of the Living Dead franchise.
Yeah, I thought they were the same thing.
No, they're not.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But he directed like the last 2 of those, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know how good those are. I haven't seen them in a while, but you know.
Okay.
This movie had a budget of $30 million.
That's a lot. So that is significantly more than the last movie.
Yeah, well, this is an actual movie. It's not like an indie movie. It's a
Yeah, I know,
Big
but what I'm
blockbuster
saying is
movie.
like, well, the budget on Terrifier was $100,000.
yeah, 100,000.
You say this is 30 million?
30 mil.
That's an insane proportion higher.
Yes.
If it's not that much better than Terrifier, I'll be highly disappointed.
I think you're gonna like this movie better. Besides the spiders.
Oh, great. Awesome.
With that being said, it only made a box office of $45 million.
Oh, they made money on it, though, so that's pretty
They
good.
did make money on it, but that's not what a studio would count as a success.
Sure, that's fair.
I don't think I mentioned this. This movie came out in 2002.
Oh, we're watching it. Okay, 2002.
It's also rated PG-13.
Oh, it's
bad.
PG-13, so there's
Yeah.
not going to be a whole lot of. Oh, I was kind of excited to see some people get annihilated by giant spiders.
You can add in a PG-13 movie.
Yeah, but it's not going to be as visceral. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Can't really go around showing 13-year-olds people getting ripped in half by spiders. I guess you can.
You can in PG-13.
Can you really? I don't know
Yeah.
what the I don't know what the classification for that is.
To be honest, I don't know the difference all that much either, but like getting an R rating's kind of hard. A lot of the times people get it for bad language rather than gore and stuff.
Yeah, because aren't you allowed a certain number of fucks a movie?
Yeah, it's a very small amount, so people usually get it from that before they get it from
That makes sense.
just violence, especially
Okay.
nowadays. Additionally, fun fact, the movie originally had a different name.
Oh,
It was a Rack Attack.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah, but this movie came out during like the Iraq War,
Ooh.
so they thought Iraq Attack did not sound like a good title.
That's really fucking funny.
So the new name comes from an improv line from David Arquette during
Eight-legged freaks. Makes sense.
a part of the movie.
That's that's really funny. They didn't want to call it Iraq Attack.
It seemed like a bad PR thing to remind people of the war in a a fun spider movie.
That's fair. I just think it's very, very funny.
All right, the film set in Arizona,
Okay.
but like in a fictional town. But they did record like all the stuff on set, like in Arizona places.
Oh, okay. So they're actually like on site in Arizona doing stuff. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so it does
Oh.
look like the middle of the desert, Arizona, for some
I was about to
reason.
say I want to go to the Grand Canyon now.
All right,
No, I just you just
I mean,
mentioned
that's fun.
Arizona, and I really like the Grand Canyon. I think it's very cool.
here's your favorite fun fact: the
Oh.
film features several species of spiders,
Several species, more than
including
one.
jumping spiders,
Oh, I fucking hate those.
orb
things.
weaver spiders, tarantulas,
Awesome.
trapdoor spiders, a horror that I know you've never heard of before, spitting spiders,
No.
and tiger wolf spiders, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
Well, yeah, they live here. We see them around our house.
Wolf spiders.
Yeah, they're fucking
so
everywhere.
fucking big.
They're huge and hairy and gross. Okay. I know what a trapdoor spider is. That's
Yes.
fucking scary.
The ones that like come out of the ground and,
And
grab
then
stuff.
grab you and
then
pull
go
you into
back
a
under.
pit? Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds fucking horrible.
They made sure to choose a bunch of different spiders for this film, so like you get a mixture of like all the different movie types of spiders.
Jumping spiders really scares me.
There's jumping spiders in this. I don't know if I said it. but
You did.
There's
That's
definitely
why.
jumping
That's why
spiders in
I'm
here.
upset because you know I have a history with jumping spiders.
I did not.
Well, no.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I have a horrible, horrible history with giant spiders.
I think they're kind of cute. Jumping spiders.
Well, there is that cute one. What is it? Lucas the jumping spider?
Well, yeah, but like I just meant in general, they have the big eyes because they jump, so they have to have good vision. So they
Yeah,
have
those
these
big-
really big eyes.
Big, beady, gross eyes.
They also dance.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Have you seen them dancing?
I have not seen the.
There's like a meme where they replace their hands with like lightsabers, so they're doing like a little traffic dance thing.
Okay, that is kind of funny.
They also will wear like little drops of rain on their heads as little hats.
Okay, that's adorable. That is adorable, but I still don't like them. They still fucking creep me out.
Well, I know you don't like them. I'm just saying. Out of all the spiders, besides the fact that they can jump,
That's the scary
they're pretty
part.
cute.
Like, imagine if there were, I don't know, a spider the size of a dog and it jumped at you. That's fucking horrific.
Yeah, but they're only like the size of a penny in real life,
Yeah, I know, but that's still scary, Ben.
I guess. I mean, I don't have arachnophobia like you do.
Well,
I'm not the biggest fan of spiders, mostly because I don't like the idea of like them being on me randomly and not knowing where they are.
that's fair. I'm not a fan of things that have hair and are not mammals. That's what it is, I think.
So like you're racist towards non-mammals.
I'm not okay. Wait,
Specious?
I don't want to say that. I'm just saying, like,
Well, you can say it, Bob. There's no like
no.
aliens listening to this, I'd assume.
I hope if you're
They
listening,
could be mammals though.
They could
So
be
it could be
mammals.
okay.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is like that's unnatural. Like you're an insect or whatever, and you have fur. That's not normal. Most of
It's
them have
more
like
natural
hard.
than us because they're older.
I guess.
They predate us.
Yeah, but we're
Carboniferous.
Cooler. We're definitely cooler.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean you don't? We're recording a podcast right now, and you're telling me we're less cool than spiders?
Yeah. They're like perfect little killing machines.
Now, if you had mentioned crabs, maybe the perfect life form.
The crabs are the perfect body type.
Yeah, like then I maybe could
that's
agree
some
with
goals when you go to the gym.
you. Yeah, you're like a crab.
Crabification.
What is? There's a name for that.
That's crabification.
There's like a scientific term that's really funny.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is. It's like crabification or slang. It's when you
I don't know.
basically things that live in the water, like shrimp and stuff, are all slowly becoming crabs.
Because that's the ultimate life form.
It's the ultimate life form.
Because they live for 7 billion years.
That's not why. Those are lobsters.
Oh, well, whatever.
It's
Same
just because
thing.
it's perfect for like movement and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
I assume. Last thing. So the film, I need to stress this, is intended to pay homage to like B movies.
Oh, that's gonna be good though.
So you're gonna like it.
I'm gonna have a good time. It's gonna be campy. I hope campy and spidery.
Kind of campy. It's very inspired by creature features.
See, that'll be really fun.
And this is my last fun fact because I totally skipped over it, and I was debating whether I wanted to say it now.
Oh, is it like a spoiler?
It's not a spoiler per se,
Yeah.
but it just is kind of surprising. But it's a cool fun fact because I don't think you'll notice it if I don't say it.
Okay, well, in that
I don't
case, say it.
I don't even think you're gonna get it, but whatever. So Frank Welker did the special vocal effects on the film. That's like
Yeah,
what his little credit is in the credits.
sure.
Now, you probably don't know him. He does a lot of vocal effects for like cartoons and stuff. He works on Scooby-Doo.
Oh, that's really cool, actually.
But he does a lot of the vocal effects sometimes for the spiders in this film.
Oh, God. Okay, he makes spider noises.
Yes. But he also makes noises on a very famous show called Futurama.
Oh, yeah,
Or-
we've talked about Futurama. I've never seen it, but
Nibbler.
Oh, is that the little dude
Yeah, with the eye thing.
with the eye? Oh.
Yeah. So the spiders in this sometimes sound like Nibbler from Futurama. And I think it is the funniest shit.
That's really
I'll point
good.
it out when it happens when we're watching the movie.
Maybe for me in post, I'll cut in a sound clip of Nibbler.
You don't have to.
Oh,
They're so close.
they're
They're
that
so
close?
close, yeah.
Never mind. I won't cut in a sound clip of Nibbler. I'll leave it up to you to find that and then listen to this movie separately.
Or you're just cultured and you've seen the show.
Listen, dude, we've talked about this. That show's long as fuck. I'm not watching it right
I
now.
got a new season though. For like years. So excited. Anyways, this film's gonna be like an hour and 39 minutes.
Okay.
So, do you want the IMDb rating?
Yeah, what did IMDb give it? Because I want to go in with like a thought.
It has a 5.5 out of 10.
That's about what Terrifier had.
Yeah, but IMDb is pretty. I don't want to say strict, but I've noticed a trend where like their ratings are usually for horror movies between 5 and 7.
Oh, so they don't really score well, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Critics tend to be harsh, and then fans tend to be positive, and it usually gets
Okay.
kind of a middling rating for most movies.
All right.
But it's interesting to keep track of.
I don't want to say I want it to temper my expectations, but I want to be aware of what other people thought before I go into the movie so I
Just a
can.
general consensus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can go and know what to expect.
And
because-
obviously, that's not
yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes. That gives you a different rating scale.
That's true.
Because it's just like general critics and general audience, and not like a mix of both. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this movie.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to start the movie and we'll see you when we get done.
Yeah, let's have fun.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. We just finished our movie.
Not okay. We watched Eight-Legged Freaks.
Yep.
Not as bad as I thought. Still way scarier than it should have been.
It wasn't scary at all, but we got some good screams out of Bob.
It was kind of scary. It was definitely funny.
Yeah, the ending's a lot funnier than the beginning.
The beginning, like I said, I think it takes itself too seriously at the beginning.
I think that's the point, right? It takes itself too seriously. Not even too seriously. It takes itself seriously when the movie is like realistic, but then the second things become unrealistic and there's giant spiders, it goes full camp.
It's true.
Which
It's
I think
very,
works
very
very
funny.
well.
I still can't get over fucking the fact that first of all, whoever made this movie hates animals.
He doesn't hate animals.
For sure.
It's just
The first 10 minutes, a parrot gets annihilated by a spider.
it's pretty funny.
It was, yeah, sure, it was funny for a second, and then you realize, oh, that's a big ass spider.
I didn't have that moment. I just thought it was pretty funny.
It's
It's not that he hates animals. It's that in a movie like this, of course the animals are gonna die.
what?
It
How,
just got shown.
how many animals died? We had
3.
the cat, the
parrot.
dog, and the parrot.
No, it's the parrot, Zeke, and Bruiser.
Oh, sorry, they have names. My bad. I'm sorry.
The parrot doesn't have a name.
The parrot doesn't have a name.
No.
Yeah,
It's just the parrot. Bob didn't take notes. I think we should mention that.
I meant to take notes. I just got
He
freaked
meant
out.
to take notes today. He got out a notepad and everything. He was looking for it before recording.
Yeah, and I did not. I ended up not taking any note. I will say, I think we mentioned it during the actual movie. All the spiders in this are CGI.
Yes,
That you see moving around and like doing shit.
Yeah, almost all CGI. There's one tarantula that's real at the beginning.
That makes sense. Like the one that was on
The
Josh
one that
was
really
back.
freaked Bob out. The one
Yep.
in Gus case, yeah.
That one freaked me out. Yeah, that was bad. Even though it was CGI, and this movie came out in 2002.
2002, yeah.
CGI looked good.
Yeah, it's not bad CGI.
I was surprised actually.
It holds up decently well. You can tell that almost all their budget went to CGI.
And cool explosions.
Yeah, but like that's not expensive.
Yeah, but it was cool.
It is, but I'm so much of their money went to doing CGI, and it's shocking how well they stretched it out because what they did probably should have cost more.
That makes sense.
There is so many scenes where it's not even just CGI spiders, but it's CGI spiders interacting with the environment in like very over the top ways.
Like spinning people up in webs and shit.
Spinning people up in webs, tackling people.
Putting holes in the top of cars.
Yeah, the car stuff is insane.
The amount of cars that get destroyed in this movie is kind of ludicrous.
Like,
by spiders at least.
the spiders jump on cars, so they're swerving out of control.
Mhm.
Doors get ripped off cars. And obviously, there's no spiders there, so that's all people, like, acting that out
Yeah.
without
And
anything
it
there
looked
to cue
really
them.
good. Also, I just want to bring this up. Oh my god, I'm losing it. The webbing effect they were doing looked fucking gross.
Yeah.
Like when Scarlett Johansson's like up against the wall in her bedroom getting assaulted by that spider and it's just like
Just getting webbed.
getting webbed. Yeah, that shit is gross.
It's definitely interesting because like it's not a string of webs like you'd expect.
No, it's like
a
a-
net of webs.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I am very curious how they did that.
I am too.
It's definitely probably like
It
a
looks kinda
spray
like-
gun with
It
foam in it.
I was gonna say it kind of looks like silly string, like when you spray
yeah,
that
but
shit.
it's not a string.
It's more it's more of like a
It kind of feels like they have those metal hoses that you can attach like pesticides to.
yes.
It's like if they put
Like a
foam in
sprayer
there
or
and
something?
sprayed it with that.
Speaking of fucking hoses, there is a moment in this movie that this is the worst moment from UFR, by the way.
I know exactly what moment you're talking about.
There's a fucking moment where this dude down in the mines, spoiler, no, if you watch the movie, there's no spoiler here, but the dude down in the mines and he's sucking on that hose because it
Yep.
stops putting out water and fucking spiders get put in his mouth.
First of all, I don't know if that was water. He probably shouldn't have been sucking on that anyways.
I don't know.
Because it's whatever they're pumping into the mines to spray the walls.
Probably water. I assume it's water.
I'd hope. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he sucks in a spider egg
And it bursts.
and the egg sac like bursts in his stomach and little baby spiders start crawling out of
That
his
is
mouth.
the worst fucking part.
Now they're not baby spiders.
They're
They are
big ass spiders.
full-size spiders, but they're baby for the giant spiders.
Ugh.
They're about the size of like, I don't know, probably a fist or something.
They were fucking big. That made me want to fucking die.
Then we saw him later once like all the spiders were out of him and he kind of been eaten.
Oh god, it's so gross. The jumping spider stuff with the dirt bikes was cool. There weren't a lot of stunts in this movie. There were a couple. By far, the funniest stunt is when that dude on the dirt bike like Superman kicked that
Oh,
spider out
yeah.
of the air. Like
You
that was
can tell
ridiculous.
They just had clips of him jumping through the air and kicking like that.
Yep.
Which they might have just reused clips from earlier in the movie. I couldn't
Maybe.
tell. But then they just CGI'd in a spider getting kicked.
It's very very funny. I'm glad there were also no like egregious trapdoor spider scenes
I mean,
because that really would have freaked me out.
there was trapdoor spider scenes.
But there was nothing like crazy.
there was the ostriches,
That was funny.
which was fun.
Watching ostriches get eaten
It
by
always
giant
it kind of
spiders.
reminded me of, well, obviously Tremors.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that during the movie.
But like the scene with the tall grass in Jurassic Park,
Yeah, uh-huh.
where
That-
like
yeah,
you're just
I
kind
know
of
what you're
looking
talking
at the heads of people. The mic keeps falling down. You're just kind of looking at the heads of people, and then they just get sucked under.
Yeah.
Now there was also the trapdoor spider scene where people were fleeing the diner.
Yeah, so if you were an extra in this movie, so many people died. I wonder what the kill count on this movie is, because it's a lot of people.
I think that leads us into the perfect conversation of everyone's favorite character, Hat Guy.
Hat Guy. I fucking hate Hat Guy.
So we kind of are introduced to some of the townsfolk
Yeah.
that are like B characters that we don't know the names of.
Like
just
the barbershop guy.
throughout the movie. Like there's this old barbershop old barbershop guy.
There's
I have trouble
also-
with the words
yeah.
because of the car crash.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
that's what it is. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a permanent brain damage.
There's also Norman.
Norman, who we see, he's the like I guess janitor for the mall.
Yeah, so he has
There's
the
Bob,
keys and stuff.
who's
There's
the other barber guy who gets basically a big spider crawls from behind his chair,
his recliner, yeah. 'cause
which
he's-
means it was hiding behind his chair for a while.
that's what I'm saying. That spider was laying
just-
in wait.
Reaches its tiny legs out around him.
Oh.
But
Ugh.
then, halfway through the movie,
Oh my god.
there's just this character, and he's a guy with a hat.
Guy
So
with a
we're-
hat and a crossbow. He's got a crossbow at the
Later,
mall.
later. But he's just a guy with a hat.
It's true. He's just in the diner.
So we're calling him a hat guy because he's just wearing like a trucker hat.
Yeah, he just looks like some dude.
From that point on, there is so much focus on him.
And we never learn his name.
Basically, anytime they needed an important extra or like not important B character, it was Hat Guy doing something.
Hat Guy always did stuff. Hat Guy was so important that he, at one point, threw a crossbow to Sam, the sheriff.
Yep.
Because they couldn't shoot the guns because they were in a methane-filled mine.
Or like he's in like the last shot of the movie just walking through
Yeah,
the
he like
foreground.
walks right through the middle of the fucking shot.
Either he just kept volunteering to do stuff and like no one stopped him, or he was friends with someone.
I don't know. I would have liked to have learned his
It's-
name at least.
So bizarre. He has 2 lines. I don't think we learn his name.
I don't think we hear it ever.
He just really weirds me out.
It's just strange.
It's kind of funny.
It is funny. You would think that maybe Mike would do more, the kid.
Yeah, the kid, he's kind of there.
He's just kind of there. Yeah.
Every time they need like
a spider fact.
A Spider Fact, yeah.
He's there for that.
That's his job. He's Spider Fact kid.
Spider-Fact kid. He did end up saving the day because he gave them the perfume they used at the end to spray in Consuela's
He
face.
helped.
He helps.
I think it would have been so much funnier if David Arquette just punched the spider in the face.
Oh, me
there.
too. That would have been awesome. I will say, favorite character in the movie is Pete.
Not Consuela.
It's not Consuela. Consuela can fucking fuck
Consuela's
off.
the giant mama spider.
Yeah, she fucking sucks. No. It's Pete. Pete was so fucking funny.
Oh yeah, Pete the deputy. Deputy Pete.
Deputy Pete.
He is so much fun.
He's so fun.
He kind of reminds me of Bob, but like
All right. Well,
more confident.
what was that supposed to mean? Hold on. Well, Mayor Pete. No.
He fought off those spiders.
He did. At one point, Pete ran out of ammo and had a chainsaw. It was awesome.
No, he ran out of ammo with his shotgun, started swinging it around like a mace, threw it, pulled out his side piece, started blasting, and then he goes and gets a chainsaw.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty sick.
He had a rough day though.
Oh yeah.
Like
I mean, yeah, your cat gets eaten by a
his
giant
cat
spider.
gets eaten by a spider,
Your wife leaves you.
and then there's just giant spiders attacking.
Yeah, pretty awful. Benefit though, at the end of the movie, he got at the beginning of the movie. Sorry, he rubs toxic waste on his head. The same stuff that
he
made
rubs
the spiders,
actual toxic waste on his head.
the same shit that made the spiders big, and his hair started growing back.
Yeah,
so
he
that's
was
a
like,
dub for Pete.
Pretty great. He might have cancer.
Probably has cancer. With the amount of giant
Actually-
spider juice on him,
I'm not sure how like radioactive the stuff is.
I have no idea.
It had the toxic symbol on it.
Yeah,
I think that was also the radioactive symbol.
I don't know.
But like I'm not sure how radioactive it is. I know it just makes things grow. So his hair.
Well, also, I think Pete was the only one to get slimed so hard by the spiders.
He kept getting slimed
Because
by just monster blood.
He shot the one in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Or like one was on top of his car and he
and
shot
it
it.
gooed into his
gooed in him.
mouth.
And then he fucking used the chainsaw and got a bunch of spider juice on all over him from his legs or their legs.
Yeah, the green leg juice.
Yeah.
I think it was just blood. He kept getting gooed.
Yeah, he kept getting slimed.
He's Slimer.
Which, I mean, well,
Do you have a favorite scene, Bob?
a favorite scene?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The favorite scene might be just because it looked cool when they were all getting chased by the jumping spiders with the motorbikes.
On the
motorbikes, it was cool.
Do you have a least favorite scene? I think the scariest scene for you was the spiders out of the mouth, right?
Spiders in the mouth for sure. Or when that fucking cat got nabbed.
Yeah.
That scared the fuck out of me.
I thought the cat scenes was kind of cheesy because like
Well,
his face keeps
okay,
getting
hold
pressed into the wall like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
So that was cheesy, but the initial grabbing
I guess you
is
just
like
hear
a jump
meow.
scare. Yeah, but that was really funny seeing the cat's like paws and imprints like come through the drywall. Like I thought it was even funnier was it looked like the cat was winning for a second because it would push
He
the
won
spider.
once. He hit it once.
Yeah, that
And
cat
then it
must
was
be
just-
super strong. Then it got fried by the light in
Did
the
get
ceiling,
fried by the light on the ceiling.
which kind of sucks. Rest in peace, Zeke.
Zeke. Did you say you had a least favorite scene?
Least favorite scene.
Not necessarily like the scariest, but just like something that didn't click well for you.
The whole first like 20 minutes of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's so slow, and it just
Bob,
takes
that's just how
its-
movies are. They just can't be immediately giant spiders.
Yeah, you're right. But what I mean is more like
Also, I'm pretty sure the scariest part of the movie for you is when Joshua got attacked by 100 spiders.
oh, that was bad. That was
Yeah.
real bad because I didn't know how many spider. Like, okay, so I
And
assume
you didn't know if it was a small spider movie
or a big spider
or
movie,
a big spider movie.
or if it was like
Medium.
mutant spider movie, you know, like weird shit.
It was a good mix.
It was a good mix. There were a lot of small spiders, a lot of big spiders.
I don't think the beginning was that slow because that happened like 5 minutes in. I think you were just complaining because you wanted something to latch onto because it was a spider movie.
Well, I was scared because I didn't know what to expect. Knowing that this was the middling movie,
Yeah.
I'm kind of terrified of what the scary movie will be.
So he's saying basically, I told Bob earlier. I don't know if we did this during the actual podcast section that this is kind of like I think the middle of the road for the spider movie that's gonna scare him the most.
But that also means there's one spider movie that's probably not that bad.
I haven't seen it. It could be horrible
Oh, awesome.
for you.
Awesome. Love that.
I just haven't seen it. It was one of the ones I was like, this seems interesting. It seems different. Let me add it.
Yeah. So I know for each of the topics, you're trying to like pick a splattering of the genre, like a good mix of the genre. Assumedly, this was the giant spider movie with toxic waste as like the main principle. I'm curious what the other two will
Probably.
be.
This was more like kind of the goofy spider movie.
It was
though.
pretty goofy.
I
It was
wanted to go
funny.
pretty B movie. I'd seen this movie when I thought spider movies. This was kind of what my brain went to pretty
I mean,
quickly.
I will say it was scarier than it should have been, but also I liked the movie. Like it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
There was good comedic relief at least. Like I thought
The Nibbler voices.
the Nibbler
I
voices
think
were
they're
funny.
so funny. Or the
Um,
spider coming out of the fire, and
yeah.
he just kind of falls down.
Yeah, that's good. Or I thought Harlan was such a funny character because he's just a crazy person.
Skippy.
Yeah, Skippy. I don't know what to call him.
I think he calls himself Skippy. Harlan might be his last name.
Or yeah, I don't know, but still, he was funny. I thought he was interesting too.
He only believed his own bullshit.
Well, yeah, he was convinced it was an alien invasion
no,
and not giant spiders.
He was like, giant spiders, that's preposterous. He sees them and he's like, oh shit, giant spiders. And then he hears someone say the word invasion and he's like, oh, you're right, it's an alien. I was right.
I also thought it was ridiculous that he was like, I'm more afraid of heights than I am giant spiders.
Then
not
jumps
true.
off a building
Yeah, it's
when
fine.
he's afraid of
'Cause
heights.
he lands in a bush or whatever.
I think it's so funny that help comes at the end of the movie solely because just a bunch of police officers from different cities
Yeah.
watch his show.
Yep. And they're like, oh, he must be right. They're definitely, and they're like, where are the aliens? We'll get them.
Cocoons!
Yes. One of them are really excited about cocoons.
There's probably some. They definitely didn't kill all the spiders. There's definitely some left
Oh,
in that
for
town.
sure. But I mean, they can
Like,
clean that
I don't
up.
know where the big tarantula was.
Yeah, we actually didn't see that one die.
He might have been in the mall, maybe,
That would make sense.
but he also might not have been.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure how much collapsing would kill him because he was bulletproof.
He was bulletproof. I think Pete unloaded a whole mag
Clip,
from his
yeah.
handgun and it just didn't do anything to it.
Do you have favorite kill? Like funniest kill?
Favorite kill. Least favorite kill, Spider Mouth guy. That was fucking atrocious.
Least favorite because it was horrifying.
Yes.
I would say least favorite as in like most boring. Because like that's a good kill.
I mean, most
I
of
know
the...
you didn't like watching it, but it was good.
That's fair. I think most of the civilian deaths are whatever.
Yeah.
Because so
They just
many
get
people get...
Hit and wrapped.
They just get grabbed. Yeah. They just get nabbed.
I will say the majority of the kills are by the jumping spiders.
It's true. They jump on you and like take your ass down.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of a specific one that I hate.
I think the mouth one's probably one of the better kills.
It is by far one of the better kills because that's one of the only interesting ones.
I will say one of the funniest is the guy getting punched with the punch
Oh,
sound
that is
effects.
so fucking fun. I forgot about that one. You're right. That one's really funny. Basically, a spider gets a guy and then it just plays like
punches him down to the ground.
like it's like you're playing a boxing game
Like
or something, like
Knockout?
a UFC game. Yeah, like knockout. It just has like really funny like punch sound effects. It's kind of fucking ridiculous, to be honest. I will say I'm really sad they didn't go with a rack attack.
Yeah, they keep mentioning a rack attack. I think it came up like 2 or 3
Mike
times.
says it 2 or 3 times, I think.
because it's that thing Joshua says,
Yeah,
and you can really tell they were trying to hammer it home as the name of the movie.
I like it.
Because it's a good homage thing to be like, we're gonna say the movie a couple times and it's really cheesy, but we're
Yeah.
gonna say it. And they just didn't go with it because something about it
The geopolitical climate
being
at the
bad
time.
for the
of-
geopolitical climate of the time.
I mean, this was made in 2002.
Yeah.
This is just post 9/11, like
Yep.
year after it happened. So, maybe you don't name a movie a rack attack,
Maybe they're right, but
but it is a far better name, in my opinion.
I think it is a better name. However, I think Eight-Legged Freaks is more iconic.
That is completely fair. But I mean, I could imagine. See, a rack. I like them both.
I know, but you didn't look through a bunch of names of spider movies.
Oh, there's some real stinkers.
There's a lot of things that are like spider or arachnid, you know?
That's fair.
Eight-Legged Freaks is solely unique.
That's fair. I hadn't thought about that. I'm honestly surprised they didn't make another one. This feels like one of those movies that they probably could have made a sequel or something.
It didn't do well.
It didn't do well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It only made 15 million,
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
which is not great.
Not great, but also,
And like critically reviews, it wasn't great.
I mean, I would say this isn't a great movie, but it's definitely entertaining. Like, I liked my
people like it,
experience.
and I mean, we saw the Amazon review. It's got 4.5 stars at 4.2 thousand.
Yeah.
So people who can stream it for free and shit like that like it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah,
you know.
like if you want a goofy kid friend, I would say this movie's kid friendly mostly.
It's a good like kid-friendly horror movie. That's why we showed it
Yeah.
to Bob.
Yeah, that's why. And I still got scared.
He still got scared like an actual child.
I think I almost started crying at the
You
beginning
did
of the
say
movie.
at one point, I'm going to cry when I think Joshua was attacked by. I don't think he was even attacked. I think you saw the spider crawling on the wall behind
Well,
him.
because there were so many.
No, I think it was before.
Oh, when there was just a
I
giant
think you
tarantula
saw a
on his
tarantula
back.
walking around on his back, and you were
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna cry.
Mm-hmm. I don't like spiders. I don't like them. I'm hoping, and I'm not no spoilers, but I don't know what I'm picking next week. I have no idea. I haven't decided yet.
I
I
think you
kind
should
of want
do
to pick
spiders.
spiders again
Just do spiders again. We can knock it out.
because I'm either gonna get an okay movie, which is better than this one apparently. Well, it might be worse actually. We don't know. You haven't seen it, or I could get something that I'm going to fucking hate.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I don't. I don't know which one I want, but I kind of want to watch a zombie movie.
I want you to pick spiders.
I know
That's
you want
my
me to
2
pick
cents.
spiders.
Especially because like you'd be knocking spiders out really early on.
It's true, and I don't think Halloween will be that bad.
I don't think Halloween will be that bad either.
I think zombies could be bad.
Could be horrible.
Could be
Could
horrible.
not that bad. Like you don't have an innate fear of Halloween, so
You're right. I'm not afraid of pumpkins.
it's not straight up just horrifying.
It's true.
Like again, I don't think this movie's scary, but because it like the subject matter, you found it scary.
I did find it.
And-
I don't think it was scary. I think I just was uncomfortable the whole time.
I know, but my point is like no other category has that setup,
That's fair.
at least that you chose right now.
Yeah, I mean, I went easy on myself. You didn't go easy on me. Well, I guess you did kind of go easy on me because I didn't think that this was like
Yeah, I was shockingly nice.
shockingly nice. I think for people who watched episode 0, we watched Terrifier.
Yep.
Clown movie. Don't like clowns.
Doesn't like spiders. Doesn't
Don't
like
like clowns. Don't like spiders. I told Ben this. I went out to my car the next night to go to work, and I was looking for a clown. I was ready to die. I was like anxious. I was like, oh my god. I checked my back seat before I got in my
We should
car.
have watched it during like the 2016 clown craze.
Oh no, absolutely not. I don't think this movie's gonna do that to me. I don't think I'm nervous about
No, I
going to
I
my
didn't
car.
think you would be.
But I will say it still did freak me out a little bit. I got a little scared. Not like, pissing my pants or anything. Which someone did piss their pants in this movie, which I thought was very funny.
Yeah, some dude. He's really shitty. It's
He's a real piece of
Brett,
shit.
And
Of course his name's
they
Brett.
set him up as. Let me adjust my mic. They set him up. It's not working.
I just think
Anyways,
it's funny.
they set him up as kind of like this good guy with like a
No,
bad...
they don't set him up with a good
they
guy.
do. They set him up as a good guy with like a bad boy persona that he's putting on because like his dad's shitty.
His stepdad is shitty.
Yeah.
Fucking Wade.
But then he like kind of tries to sexually assault Scarlett Johansson's character.
Yeah, and then she tases him in the
And then
nuts,
she tases
which
him
is
in the
very
nuts.
funny. And then he pisses his pants.
And they piss.
And then all of his friends get eaten by spiders.
Yeah. But they point out he pissed his pants before they get
Yeah,
eaten
they
by
make fun of him,
spiders.
which he deserved.
I think it's very funny though that he's kind of pushing her and she tases him and her reaction, she's not upset that she had to tase him. She's upset that her mom was right.
That's true.
I think that's the best written teenager.
It was very, very funny. See, that's when the movie kicks off. She tases him,
Yep.
he pisses his pants, and then the spiders show up.
Well, it's a giant spider movie.
Yeah.
That's where it does. That's why there's a tonal switch.
Here's a
That
total
makes
switch.
sense.
The fucking scene.
fucking.
Yeah, the fucking. I thought it was so fucking ridiculous when fucking Wade is like having that office call meeting and you just look out in his backyard and he has an ostrich farm.
Yeah, Wade kind of sucks though.
Yeah, well, Wade sucks. Yeah, so Wade's the mayor of this town, Brett's stepdad.
He looks gross,
He looks like Vince McMahon, but with long hair.
I guess. Or Vince Vaughn.
Why you. Vince Vaughn does not look like that.
No, he doesn't. I don't know why I keep saying Vince Vaughn.
I don't know either, but Wade does not look like Vince Vaun. He looks like
I'm
Vince
thinking
McMahon.
Vince Vaughn's someone else, but I know who Vince Vaughn is, and he's not.
Yeah, he's the
ugly.
dude that's always does shit with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. But not he doesn't look like that.
No, he doesn't look. Like
Anyway,
that. He's. It looks like he's missing his two front teeth.
I think he might be. But anyway, real piece of shit douchebag who owns an ostrich farm out in his
I guess.
backyard or
So he
whatever
can sell ostrich burgers to the mall that he had built in this small town
that no one goes to.
that no one goes to. He also like illegally sold rights so people could bury toxic waste under the town.
Yeah.
Which is what kicks off the giant spiders.
Well, what kicks off the giant spiders is a semi
There's
truck
a spill
crashing
because of a
Yeah.
bunny, which I think the moral of the story is if there's a bunny in the road, you fucking kill it.
That is extremely rude.
Really? Really? How many people died for that bunny? That still died anyways. I'm sure it got eaten by spiders.
I hadn't considered the fact that that bunny cost us, I would say, at least 50% of the town's population.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. So many people die in this movie.
All because that truck driver just didn't hit a rabbit.
He could have creamed it.
Would have felt bad, but like also like at least 50 people died.
More than that, for sure.
Probably 100 at least.
I mean, we see a lot of people die.
Yeah.
Except for Gladys.
All for a
Gladys
stupid
survived.
rabbit.
Good old Aunt Gladys made it.
I like Aunt Gladys.
She was fine.
She was fine.
She was just a chain smoking old lady.
Yeah, but then when she comes out, she's like, "Do you have a cigarette?" And the guy's like, "No," and she's like, "Good. It's a disgusting habit. It causes explosions."
That was funny.
You could really tell she was out of it because she'd been huffing methane for like.
Oh yeah, she'd been in the
Hours?
spider mine fucking dying. I'm really sad Wade didn't actually die.
Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish he just died.
Yeah, he got like no comeuppance for being like the problem.
Well, his mall blew up.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's gonna get insurance.
He does. Yeah, he does bring that up.
Also, like he was selling like rights so they could put toxic waste under the town, right?
Yeah, he was being a real shithead.
Normally, if you did something like that, the townsfolk would probably get money. I assume he was just taking all the money for himself.
I don't
So
know.
he's probably
actually.
getting a pretty large payout from like letting them do that.
Well, because he was trying to shove it in the mines, but he can only shove it in the parts of the mines under his fucking mall.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what he had access to. Because he couldn't go in through the front door because it was owned by Chris.
Right, but he could shove it in any part of the mall he wanted. He just had to enter through the mines or through the mall.
Yeah, because he couldn't go through the door.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a real fucking turd, and nothing bad happens to him, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah. Or Brett.
Well, Brett's also a real turd, but
He weirdly gets like
nothing bad happens.
nothing bad happens to him, and also like Scarlett Johansson's character seems pretty okay with him, at the
Which
end.
is kind of weird.
I guess like
I don't know.
He was
it was
being
2002.
pushy. And it also
Yeah.
it was 2002. But, like, he didn't do anything too bad. He did get stopped.
Yeah, which good.
So, and I can totally imagine her character being like, I don't want him to die.
Well, that's fair. Like, I mean, you know.
I think it was a normal reaction. But, like, she treats him pretty normally the next time she sees him.
Well, he does also.
Then again, she has bigger problems, like giant spiders.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, there's a lot of shit going on. I get it. Totally understandable. I'm trying to think of anything else.
Yeah, it would have helped if you took notes.
Well, listen here, you son of a
next
bitch.
time.
I tried.
Not
I
ve-
put
not
in,
very hard. You got the paper out. You didn't pick up your pencil once.
Mm-mm. No, I was too busy
Stayed on
watching.
the
I was too
table.
busy watching the movie.
I know, but it's there for a reason.
It's fair. We don't have to pick categories for next week because
Nope, we got our categories picked. We just need you to pick a
pick a spot,
spot.
which I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I'm kind of freaking out about that because, like,
Could be spiders again.
could be spiders again. I'm not doing spiders again. I'm going to tell you that now.
Oh, really?
I won't.
You said you were thinking about it.
I was thinking about it because, like, maybe we get a really scary movie, but it will be the week of Halloween next week when
Is that
we
your way of
record.
hinting you're gonna choose Halloween.
Well, this is my way of baiting you into thinking I'm going to choose Halloween. and I'm going to pick something else. Maybe, mayhaps.
There's one film on here, like one of the spots that I think is gonna be really scary for you.
That's awesome.
That's not
I
a
love
spider.
that.
Obviously, the spiders are gonna be scary for you.
Yeah. I will go ahead and tease. We've talked to some of our friends about being on the podcast.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on my mixer to come in because we have enough mics for 3 people because Ben brought his own mic.
Yeah, I just happen to have the exact same mic as the ones we're using.
Yeah. So look out for that eventually whenever we get around to it.
I think we discussed it. We're just gonna bring them on and have them choose a movie.
Yeah. So instead of me choosing from the board, they choose from the board.
Yeah, or just like picking a different movie.
Yeah. So it's whatever they want to do. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't want to spoil that. I mean, not like they know who. Not
No
like
one knows who they are.
no one knows who it is,
But
but it's whatever.
in case they don't come on.
Yeah, in case they decide not to. I do want to have the dude on. One of them is a girl, one's a
The
man.
dude?
The dude, because we've talked about him before.
Oh yeah, that's the guy who we were talking about in the van, who
Yeah, from
was really
episode
into the getting cut in half scene.
Yeah, from Terrifier.
Anyways, you got anything else to add?
I don't think so. I think I kind of disappointed I wasn't scared shitless. Like, it was scary, but it wasn't like,
What time is it?
I have no idea.
Oh, I was gonna be like, we could pop another one in. Choose another one, Bob.
Oh, God. I don't think we have time.
No, we don't.
Well, your car crash really indented on our recording time.
It took about 30 minutes to an hour. Yeah,
Yeah, and then we went and got coffee.
we got about 4 hours.
for us to work.
Yeah.
Nah, we can't.
If
do
you
it
really
all.
wanted to, we could do it. That only took 4 hours. I technically got here at 2, and it's 6 now.
Technically, you were here too, but we didn't start recording until 3:30.
Which means we could definitely do it in 4 hours.
No, I don't think we will. I think we'll wait till next week to record another episode.
I
But-
think it'd be very funny.
It would be funny. I think that's it. I think we're good. I think we'll see you next week.
It's probably it. Yeah. I hope next week.
Well, yeah, we're
Unless
recording.
things go crazy. Unless I get hit again.
Don't get hit, Ben. It's bad for your health. Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you next week. See what the board has to offer. Hopefully, I pick something that is scarier. But I did like the campiness of this film. I thought it was very fun.
It's a good mix.
It was a good mix. See ya.
So yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Screams portion of Beware the Board, the part of the podcast where I introduce you to some of the best screams that we got out of the movie that we watched this week. This week we watched Eight-Legged Freaks, and let's just say there were some pretty stupid screams in this one. I ended up screaming at a lot of really not so scary stuff just because I'm really scared of spiders. Without further ado, here's the first scream. This one came at a point in the film super early on when Joshua was just introducing Mike to all of his spiders.
Yeah, such a big spider.
Oh, put that away. Our next clip comes to us at the reveal of the biggest spider that Joshua owns in his spider farm, Consuela, the mama spider. Have a listen to my initial reaction. Oh! That's a big-ass spider!
Consuela. That's her name.
Oh! This next clip comes after Joshua has been bitten by one of his spiders and falls over, causing all of the terrariums in the building to fall over, shatter, releasing the spiders to go suck up that sweet toxic waste and get real big. Here's my reaction to, a lot of spiders. Oh, they're all over the ceiling, too. Oh my god, no! There's so fucking many, Ben! Oh
they
my
kind of
god.
All escaped.
Oh, even the parrot got fucking attacked by a spider.
Yeah, it did see dead people though.
This next clip comes to us as the fate of Joshua is discovered. It's a lot of spiders. Who's he calling? Is he calling
Joshua?
Yeah. Oh no.
Joshua's not here right now.
He's so dead. Ugh.
He could just be asleep.
He's definitely not asleep, Benjamin. He's definitely. Oh! Oh, fuck this. Ah! Ah!
Ow. My ears.
Sorry. I really don't like spiders.
They're not that big.
Oh, yeah, they're not that big, Ben.
They're just like...
They're like the size of my dog.
No, they were only French Bulldog.
Oh, I'm sorry. This next clip comes to us from a point in the film where Deputy Pete's cat has been snatched up into the walls of his home and is being absolutely demolished by a spider.
Oh, look at kitty cat.
Is this him at home?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no, cat, please don't. No, cat. Cat's so dead. It just crawled into a vent after a spider.
Maybe it's okay. That wasn't even a vent. That was a hole into the wall.
Still.
Remodeling seems kind of weird, especially because they might sell it.
Oh, no, get the fuck away. Oh my god. I hate spiders so fucking much.
The disgusting line to the cat and telling him it's tuna.
Oh god. No. Oh, the cat's in there. Oh, I'm gonna get jump scared by a spider. Right? Or he's gonna get... Ah! Holy shit! Well, that cat has to be insanely strong. First of all.
There's the cat.
Oh, that cat is so dead. Oh, God. Oh. This next scream really got the biggest reaction out of all of them. At this point in the film, we are down in the mines watching one of the miners spray a wall down with what I assume is water. And the water stops coming out of the hose, so he puts his mouth on it to suck on it. And let's just say water doesn't go into his mouth. Something else does.
Decent for a black person.
Yeah, I was about to say, this black man is not going to die first, because Joshua's already super dead.
I will say Joshua was the cold open kill, so that kind of doesn't count.
No. No. Oh my god, what the fuck? No, don't do this to me. No. Ah! No, spit it out, you fucking idiot!
Oh, what happened?
Oh, god damn! They can show this in a PG-13 movie?
Yeah, Bob. You're really coming home on that part.
Oh! Oh! Oh my fucking god! What is wrong with this Ah!
I assume he sucked in a spider egg.
Oh! Absolutely fucking not. That guy is so... That's awful. This next clip comes to us from a point in the film where the jumping spiders have finally decided to get involved in all of the chaos and chase down a couple of people riding on motocross bikes. Oh! Oh, they can show this in PG-13?
Yeah, it's just the amount of blood and gore they have to
Oh my god!
Also, Bob, that was the girl's truck, because that was the truck the mom was driving.
Oh, was it? I'm stupid. Oh, no! God, watching these people get fucking annihilated by spiders is not great. That's a horrible shot. I hated that.
Eyes. I think it's really cool, though.
It's cool, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, those are jumping spiders. See the big eyes?
Uh-huh. This next scream comes to us from a point in the movie where Gladys's dog and Aunt Gladys decide to investigate noises coming from the basement and get nabbed up by spiders.
That they burrowed.
Ah! Oh, fuck me! Fuck this. Okay, Gladys is fucking dead. This next scream comes to us from the first time we see Scarlett Johansson's character, Ashley, actually get attacked by a spider. It crawls up through the second-story window of her home and assaults her right after she got out of the shower. Oh, I'm glad she's got over this douchebag.
He's kind of a dick.
Oh, god damn! Keep your fucking Please go away, Mr. Spider. Also, Scarlett Johansson just put some clothes on. She's wearing a towel.
Well, she just got out of the shower.
I know, but what I'm saying is... Never mind. It doesn't matter. Ah! I don't like this movie, Benjamin. I really... Oh, she's going for the stun gun.
It's a taser!
I don't care. Oh! I hate this. This is a nightmare. This is an actual nightmare. This next scream comes to us from a point in the movie where the spiders have finally begun attacking the people down in the mines, and some of the miners become snacks for Consuela. Oh, don't show that. Please don't show that. If you show me that, Ow!
You know what's an interesting fact?
Oh, what? That's so gross, dude. This next clip is my initial reaction to seeing the biggest spider of the movie, other than Consuela, the giant tarantula, finally revealed to us. Whoa! No. Get out of here!
It's just a tarantula, Bob.
It's just the size of a car. Fuck this. This next clip comes to us pretty far into the film. Pete has acquired a chainsaw and is getting chased by spiders, slides under one of the gates in the mall. The spiders stick their legs through and grab him, pulling him back against the cage. He then proceeds to chop all of their legs off with a chainsaw and gets slimed. Oh! Oh, fuck that! No, that fucks me up. Why would it show me this? Goo!
Those arms are practical. Yeah, those are practical arms.
Those are practical arms, and they look
Pretty good.
he's got slimed. This next clip is my initial reaction to the mayor of the town finally getting what he deserved. Up! Alright, Wade just got fucking annihilated.
Bye, Wade.
Bye, Wade, you suck. I hate you. This next clip is my reaction to the death of our dear, dear friend, that guy from the barber shop. May he rest in peace.
Especially with his pitchfork, he looks like the famous painting, you know?
Oh, American Gothic? Oh! Ah! Oh, he's dead. Fuck me, are you serious? He didn't deserve that. This final clip is my initial reaction to the first time we meet Consuela once she has become big. Yeah, no smoking in the methane-filled mine, you fucking That's Consuela! That is Consuela. Holy fuck, that's a big-ass spider.